Whoop whoop! Do you miss that, guys? I know you do. It's been 10 years long. What can you say? It's me, your friendly neighbourhood Gigolo. This second match, out of the last remaining ones which exist, was my last match. It was me and Average John. Yes, he's quite average. Love you really, John. Versus Dave Dunn and TeamQuirky. Few minutes into the match, the referee pulls throw away, comes in, toe kicks me. Boom. I didn't realise at the time, but 3 ribs. I had to carry on the match. My friends come to say at the end they wanted to kick the shit out of my tag team partner, but if you watch, you'll see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Woo!
Good afternoon, Phil Green. It's a pleasure to be at ringside for RWA Rise and Fall.
It's always a pleasure to be ringside at an RWA show, Sean, although it always leaves me slightly worried as to what you've got up your sleeve for us.
Oh, I only have the very best action for the RWA faithful up my sleeve, Phil. Now, as you saw, we've got the premier tag team in the RWA, Hayden and Lusard at ringside.
Yet to be proven.
Here to scout out their possible opponents in the semi-finals of this tournament. And right now we're seeing a team who could very well advance to that semi-final. It's Troy, Element McCarthy, and the wrestling terrorist, Big Dave Dunn.
So far we've got Hayden and Lusard here at ringside, who went through to the second round of the Tag Team Championship tournament last show. Where are the other team that also went through that show?
That would be Little John and
J-Fab?
Maybe they just don't care about scouting as much.
Why did they not get the opportunity? Did you offer them that opportunity?
Hey, here's the thing. What you've got to realise, Phil Green, is that my boys here, my team, Hayden Lusard, they're intelligent. They want to know everything they can about their possible opponents, and that's why they're here.
They didn't really seem like they listened in school, Sean. Average Joe making his better than average entrance right there.
This should be a great matchup here. Average Joe and everyone's favourite Juggalo.
Your friendly neighbourhood Juggalo, whoop whoop, it's Jed Skillet.
And here we have ringside here, Hayden Lusard watching intently.
Sean, the question has to be asked, with you and your little pet trained monkeys there at ringside, who would be your favourites to win this match?
Well,
That's good.
I'll be honest.
Someone's taught Hayden English.
With the size of the Big Dave Dunn there,
yeah.
I can't see beyond him. Not only that, but you've got Troy McCarthy, a brilliant young wrestler with a great future ahead of him. And to be honest, I think the experience of Troy McCarthy, the size and strength advantage of Big Dave Dunn, I think I have to give them the edge. Although of course you can't take anything away from Jed Skillet and Average Joe there. Both good performers in their own right and displaying good tag team strategy here, quick tags in and out as soon as they have the advantage.
So you're saying you would like Big Dave Dunn and Troy McCarthy to go through?
Honestly, I have no preference over who goes through. I have perfect belief in Hayden Lusard to take on whatever challenge comes their way.
Well, referee Jonathan Ellis in the ring right now. I have happened to notice that when he's been in the ring for these tag team contests, they seem to go the way of the team that you favour.
I'm not fully sure what you're trying to imply there, Phil.
Have you not noticed that this is the case?
No, honestly not. As I say, there's only one team in this tournament that I do favour, and that's my boys here, Hayden and Lusard. No,
So Lussard talking about monkeys, pot kettle black.
No, Lussard talking about lowest common denominators and why the fans have such an affinity for Average Joe, because there is no one in this crowd who is anything above average, you see.
I personally think that Average Joe personifies the RWA. The RWA was set up as a community project 7 years ago to really give anyone in the community a chance to do what they love, and that's what they see Average Joe doing right now. You've got pretty little posh boys such as Lussard.
Yeah, that's right, Lussard. They aspire to be average because it's a step up for most of the people in this room.
You've got the council house dweller himself, Mr. Hayden, over there. They don't personify the RWA. Hang
on. What are you now denigrating council house dwellers, which, to be fair, remember we're in Rumpole?
By no way am I even anywhere near attacking your average council house dweller. What I'm saying is that there's a difference between dwelling in a council house and breaking into one and squatting, which is what I'd imagine Hayden does.
Phil, here's the thing. You can spend the rest of this match, if you like, talking about Hayden Lussard and doing down Hayden Lussard, or you can concentrate on the match that's going on right now. Troy McCarthy was in a lot of trouble there. He'd taken a lot of punishment. That one reversal, Irish whip, big forearm from Big Dave Dunn to the back of Skillet, and all of a sudden Dunn and McCarthy are in the ascendancy.
I do feel for Skillet right now. I know what those punches must feel like.
Absolutely, it's like being run over by a freight train.
Big Dave is not a wrestler, he's a street thug.
Big Dave Dunn, the wrestling terrorist, it's there in his name. Throwing fists.
Choking the life out of Skillet, and sacrificing him.
And Hayden Lussard right now paying close attention to this. You can see them deep in conversation between themselves. See, now, what you were saying before, Phil, about how you think I would be all for Element and Big Dave Dunn in this match. Yeah, last month you were saying that Average Joe was one of my lackeys when he was given an opportunity in the match against Pitbull.
Average Joe went out there and did what he had to do. Average Joe is resourceful and goes with what he's got. I would love to see what he's got when he finally gets that tag from Skillet. If he finally gets that tag from Skillet.
Well,
however,
what you'll see
last show, Average Joe kicked the babyface Pitbull exactly where would normally cause a disqualification.
What you will have noticed is that Average Joe last month did really well in his match, and he was given an opportunity.
Average Joe getting in the ring right now. Referee Jonathan Ellis having to hold him back. What's going to happen here? I do not trust this big European uppercut.
Skillet stuck in the wrong part of town right now. Average Joe took his opportunity last month, and thanks to that he was given a chance to pick a partner and take part in the RWA Tag Team Championship. That's what he earned for taking his opportunity last month and looking good. It's not about my favourites or your favourites or crowd favourites. It's about who impresses me and who takes a chance. Oh, and Skillet could be down and out.
Jed Skillet just got liquidized.
Absolutely, as Tom Hayden says, they've done like a big human wrecking ball, but Skillet somehow isn't fully wrecked.
But now Jed Skillet is slowly getting the life crushed out of him.
Huge bear hug, and this, well, to be fair, I thought that big splash was the end of Skillet, and he managed to fight out. Will this bear hug do it? The arms fall.
Wrestling terrorist Dave Dunn shaking the foundation.
The arms falls one more time, it's over.
Skillet's still alive! Fighting back, big punch, 2 big punches, 3.
Breaks that bear hug.
Asiatic thrust. Big Mongolian chop. Whoop whoop, big elbow.
Can't take Big Dave Dunn off his feet.
Nothing. Big clothesline. Murders Jed Skillet. You've got to think, with the weight of Big Dave Dunn, the big 280-pounder, pressing down on the body is not easy for Skillet to kick out.
Absolutely
no matter
not.
what beating he's given. Literally, Dave would just have to lie on top of him, and it's going to be at least a 2 count.
Absolutely, and that was a 2 count right there. But Jed Skillet staying alive, and Big Dave Dunn now tags in his partner, Troy McCarthy. I'd say he's normally tagging in the fresh man, but Big Dave Dunn doesn't look like he's even broken
Troy
a sweat
McCarthy
here.
like a vulture, picking at the dead meat that Big Dave Dunn provides him.
McCarthy with that.
Jed Skillet fighting back.
Into a headlock now. Skillet trying to fight back. And
Big
does
back
it with a big
suplex.
Drops Troy.
This could be his
McCarthy
chance.
on his
If
head.
Jed gets in the fresh Average Joe, we could well see them advance right now. Average Joe Fresh. Big Dave Dunn, the wrestling terrorist. A powerhouse of energy. Not tiring out anytime soon.
If it's a double count out, James, I'll make sure you don't have to face anywhere in the
Oh,
semi-finals.
the favouritism applies.
Hey, they asked first.
They
But
asked.
there's the tag to Average Joe.
Average Joe's in,
Average
big
Joe
clothesline.
now. Huge clothesline of Troy McCarthy.
Average Joe finally cutting
firing
off
up.
Big Dave, elbow into the throat. Big clothesline, Troy McCarthy. Big
Can't take
forearm
Big Dave
Joe.
off his feet though.
Another clothesline, another big forearm, and another big forearm to Big Dave Dunn, staggering the big man. He's got him trapped in the corner, he can't do much if he's in the corner. Troy McCarthy getting rid of Jed Skillet. Shouldn't be looking at Jed Skillet right now. Jed Skillet can't do anything. Troy McCarthy, cold breaker to Average Joe. Average Joe was distracted by Big Dave Dunn in the corner.
That could do it.
And it's over.
And it does. And as soon as Skillet was gone, then Average Joe was having a counter, a 2-on-1 disadvantage. He couldn't decide which man to focus on. And as he looked at Big Dave Dunn, Troy McCarthy hit with the code breaker and picked up the victory
You
for his team.
cannot take your eyes off Big Dave Dunn at any moment in time. Mainly because he is always in your line of sight somewhere.
It's all about those tag titles.
The monstrous Big Dave Dunn.
Troy McCarthy reminds us